Shri Narendra Modi will reach the United States of America on 21st June, and his visit will lead to many things important. In a huge step up for India-US strategic relations, the two sides have cleared the decks for co-producing fighter jet engines that will power India's future air combat platforms. The formal signing is likely to happen during PM Modi's US visit and is said to involve 100% transfer of technology for the GE F414 engines. To put this into context, only 4 countries make their own jet engines: the US, the UK, Russia and France, while China has achieved much by reverse engineering Russian jet engines. Under this deal, General Electric's GE 414 engines will be manufactured in India in association with a local partner. These engines have been selected by India to power the indigenous light combat aircraft Tejas Mk2 and the 5th generation advanced medium combat aircraft. The discussions for this agreement commenced over a year ago and have gained momentum following the talks held in Washington as part of the US-India initiative on critical and emerging technologies. The talks in Washington, led by Indian NSA Ajit Doval and his American counterpart Jake Sullivan, marked an important milestone in the partnership between the two nations. The agreement holds great significance for India's defense production, in line with PM Modi's Atmanirbhar Bharat, as the government aims to reduce dependence on foreign imports and promote indigenous manufacturing in defense. The manufacturing of GE's F414 jet engines in the country would lead to the creation of the infrastructure and the development of a supply chain needed for such complex projects in the future. Moreover, this collaboration also underscores the United States' willingness to facilitate the transfer of advanced jet engine technology to India. India's geopolitical environment is rapidly changing and New Delhi can't afford to fall behind on the defense development curve. Since the 2020 Galwan clashes and Chinese PLA incursions along the LAC, it has been clear that Beijing will remain New Delhi's primary strategic rival for the foreseeable future. While the China-Pakistan axis is already a formidable challenge for India, the Ukraine war and the new China-Russia compact mean that New Delhi has to reorient its relationship with traditional defense supplier Moscow. Not only has importing defense equipment from Russia become harder due to US-led sanctions against Moscow, but there is also now no guarantee of this supply route in the eventuality of a conflict between India and China. Plus, India's interests align more with the US in East and West Asia, as well as in Africa, where China and Russia are together trying to rewrite the rules of the game. The jet engine agreement, which requires technology transfer from America, will need approval from the US Congress, which India hopes to tilt the scale in its favor against the backdrop of rising Chinese aggression and growing relations between New Delhi and Washington. The production of GE engines is expected to boost India's fighter jet program and its Air Force, whose fleet of rapidly aging Russian fighters needs to be replaced. The move is also expected to strengthen Prime Minister Modi's image as he looks at a third term in office in national elections in 2024.